Hey everyone, this is Big Face from Big Face Robotics. I've started a new robot project. I'm calling this Desktop Head Mark II, and the previous project, the desktop robot head and arm, is on hold, and some parts have been donated for this latest project. So I wanted to build another desktop robot head. It had to be fairly cheap, it had to be pretty straightforward to build. Easily modifiable should I want to add sensors, take sensors away, change the circuitry, that sort of thing. So the first job, I started modelling the parts in 3D on using FreeCAD, and if we have a look you can see the assembly of the robot, all the parts added together, and that's what the whole thing together will look like. Not sure on the colour scheme yet. We'll have to see. I've got these colours ready to paint the 3D printed parts, but we'll see what we decide on. So all of the parts individually were printed. I'll put some footage of them being printed here. The other parts that needed making were the aluminium sections cut from round aluminium bar and polished, ready for painting, and they were just cut to size and put on the milling machine and had the ends squared up, ready to fit into the 3D printed parts. So here we go, here's all the parts printed, laid out, and ready for finishing. It's something I haven't really done much of before. I've normally left the 3D printed parts as 3D printed parts, but on this project I want to do some finishing work on all of the 3D printed parts. So I've got a box of nuts and bolts, camera, batteries. These are the aluminium round bar sections that fit into the base as per the design. I've got the head. The interesting part of this design is when I printed it with holes, lots of different holes at different spacings all over the back of the head, but didn't print them all the way through, and I've just drilled out the few that I need. So should I want to add a sensor or anything in the future, I can just drill out some of these holes where there's space and make another bracket to add stuff in, or I could remake this slightly bigger if need be. Servos, standard stuff. These were taken off the last project, and I've added in an extra wire into the potentiometer inside the servo for some position feedback, which worked well on the last project. Sonar sensor. And for this project I've done away with the Arduino Mega, and I've gone with a Nano. At the moment it's on breadboard. As I said, I wanted this project to be easily modified. Should I want to, leaving it on breadboard for the minute makes that easy to do. I imagine at some point I will make a custom circuit for the Nano to sit on with all the pins that I need broken out, just to tidy up a bit for a minute. It's staying like that so that I can change things as we go along. One nice thing is the Rgb LED. It's going to go into the robot head. That's what this piece here is for, and you can see it on the CAD design. The Rgb LED will mount in there. This will be a cover, and again this is all going to be finished and painted, and obviously the area in behind this cover will light up various different colours, and will be the robot's eye, if you like. Rather than having a screen with a face on or anything more complicated, it's just going to be different colours, and hopefully that can reflect the mood of the robot. You know, red it's angry, blue it's listening to what you're saying or interacting, that sort of thing. So I'll keep this video quite brief because it's just an introduction, but there's all the pieces. The next step will be to sand everything, primer it, and do some painting and some experimentation. Like I said, I've never done it before, so we'll see how that turns out. Keep watching, hit subscribe, and I'll try and get some videos out as soon as possible, and thanks for watching.